morning, guys. So it is 8:10 on this Saturday morning. Just got to work. I'm waking up, so disregard the little camera shakes or mess ups or whatever. So yesterday I had my guys do a pre-inspection of a car that needs to go on the dyno, and they found some boost leaks, so we're taking care of that today. I found that he actually had the crankcase in the back of the block blocked off, and that's a big no-no. So one fitting we were able to route the line. I'll show you guys little stuff that you just don't see that happens even though we're closed on the weekends. We have so much work right now. You guys are demanding to get in here for tuning, for dyno tunes, and I'm trying to keep up. We're trying to keep things moving. I am truly blessed to have all you guys as customers, so thank you on that one. I got my Dunkin' Donuts, what is it, apple cranberry refresher. I believe there's a little bit of green tea in there, and that's where I'm getting my caffeine from. So just stuff you don't see. And I'm gonna get in here. I have some family stuff going on though, so I'm not gonna finish it today, but at least I can set it up and get a head start. Maybe I'll be in here on tomorrow, which is Sunday. We'll see. I'll be back, show you guys what we got going on. So here is the vehicle. My tech is actually, he got here before me, and he's trying to find some fittings so we can replace these push locks. You can see this is the line I was talking about for, told the customer we don't need a catch can. I just preferably want these open so the crankcase can breathe, and didn't want it shooting on the back of the firewall / on the dyno. The other side, the driver's side port on the back of the block, we can't really get to it to put a line on there and a fitting, so we were able to unscrew the cap off though. So now that crankcase can at least breathe. I'll probably have to clean up a little stuff on the dyno. Not a huge deal. These are the push locks that the guy had. The push locks themselves weren't leaking, but it was actually the line itself, which it was. Let me hop up on this dyno, do a little switcheroo. He has, it's kind of like clear hose. I don't even know if this is automotive. You know, a lot of these lines are not rated for heat, so that's something to keep in consideration. I'm gonna go help him find some fittings so we can get this thing on the dyno today, and I will be back and keep you guys updated. So we have all the fittings replaced. Oh shoot. And doing a boost leak test right now. Had it cranked up. Usually when we do a boost leak test, we have it cranked up to about 20-25 psi. We don't see any leaks right now, so we're gonna get this thing strapped onto the dyno. I'm gonna start getting into it, and if you're not familiar with a boost leak test, you can kind of see it over there. We have our leak down tester hooked up to the actual tester on the actual turbo, and yeah, let's get it on and see what it wants to do. So you can see right now how we have his homemade catch can. We just did this for now. Like I said, we wanted to have the ports on the back of the block open so they're relieving crankcase pressure. We did have one of them. The other one was just basically pushing. It was too much oil. Trying not to having to clean the whole dyno and scrub it. So we just did the other one. We were able to get our wrench in there in our hands. We have a bunch of custom wrenches that are cut in half more so to get in tight areas. Right now, his goal is 400 horsepower plus. I will say that, won't give the exact numbers, but goal has been achieved, so that's a plus. We are seeing, I'm gonna hop in, I'm gonna show you guys some stuff on the data log really quick. So what I wanted to show you guys really quick was the duty cycle. Now, the very top end of the pool, we're at 84. My rule of thumb is I really don't want to be above 90%. Sorry, I'm trying to multitask here and hold and show. So basically how I come across with this number is I up the fuel pressure a little bit to where I want it. Now keeping in mind, he is not on FIC injectors, but I took this card. So what you want to keep in mind is, you'll see right here in these settings, these are the voltage offset, dead times, whatever you want to call them, same thing. Look at the warning on these. So as you increase pressure, so this is what I'm trying to get at. So if you got an adjustable fuel regulator, just don't crank it up to like 80 psi or 100 psi. I mean, you got to think about what's happening. Is that injector is going to see that much more pressure, and you can see you start messing with the pulse down low. And so we're trying to find the happy medium, what the injector's like, basically, to put it simple. So I don't think a lot of guys know this or even think about it. And it's just one of those things when you do cars over and over, day in and day out. Just info that I want to put out there. So, you know, if that's confusing, please comment down below and I will explain it a little bit more. And it is still hot out. It's about 95 on the dyno, so I had to run back and forth and get this, then hop back over here and do another video. So not out of breath, it's hot. And ultimately I told him, we got some smoking coming out the back. Don't know if it's turbo, don't know if it's the engine. Since we reached the goal, I kind of let him know where we're at. And, you know, I figured, I knew what he was kind of going to say. And, you know, he said, let's have this block go home and live. So no sense of pushing in that, that scenario in that case. But that's pretty much about it. I got to do a couple more pulls. I'll get another video of a different angle. And if I remember anything else, I'll include it and be right back. So, I forgot to do a little follow-up video here. Customer did get home. He messaged me. He said that his buddy was incredibly scared on the ride, and he asked me if I was single. So, job well done. So, if you don't follow me on Facebook, I went live and I mentioned that we do have something new here that I'm ultimately doing, and it's Patreon. So, if you're not familiar with Patreon, it's basically going to be a community that I'm trying to grow where I can educate and help you guys more. On a daily basis, I receive over 100 messages, and a bunch of those messages are people asking for help. Either they're not local, they can't bring in the car for whatever reason. Maybe it's something minor and they want something something done, and they want to be able to do it themselves. So ultimately, this is a chance for me to give back to you guys and be able to educate and share my knowledge more with you. You're going to have instant access to me directly. So let's just say you're doing an engine swap for your buddy and you need help wiring VTEC. Well, all you got to do is ask, and I will instruct you how to do it. We're going to have a bunch of how-to videos, not just on electrical or wiring. We're going to have a bunch of how-to videos on dyno tuning, engine building, cylinder heads. Going to have a bunch of content and documents that over the years I have collected. I've been doing this for 21 years, so documents that are no longer can even be found on the internet that will help you guys more too. So I will provide a link down below, and as I always say in all my videos, if you got questions or you need help, you can comment down below or you can shoot me an email, rcautoworks@gmail.com. Thanks for supporting me. Thanks for watching my videos, and enjoy the rest of the day. Take care.